But what happens is that you got to learn how to succeed in life. Y'all thought I had forgot about this series. You forgot about this series. Most people will not succeed in life. They might be successful, but the rich man was successful and went to hell. I am not talking about being successful. George Bush is successful. That's right. Sarah Palin is successful. Donald Trump is successful. Shaq is successful. Magic Johnson is successful. But have they exceeded in life? Are they succeeding? Succeeding here in the context is being able to excel in life and have life more abundantly and have your success attached to eternal bliss. You can't succeed in life and die. You may have been successful in life, but you didn't succeed in life. Because to succeed in life is to go from this point, hop over death, and continue on. Most folks are successful unto death, but they did not succeed in life. Fail. It is set up. You are set up for failure. Now that don't mean that all the principles that we work with in the world are of the kingdom of darkness. And you got to know the difference between those principles that we operate in the world that are of God and those that are of the devil. Most of what we operate with comes out of man's knowledge, not from wisdom from God. So most of us are dealing with experience based on how the system works. The system always plans to fail. You buy a car. They don't make cars to last. They make cars to fail. It's just a gradual failing. Understand that because Adam disobeyed God, that he caused a curse to come upon his life. though God created this body to last forever, because man listened to somebody other than God, God put a curse on him. So our bodies slowly fail. You watch the television, they got Bowflex, they got, name me some more of these exercises. Something? Shake 90X. What did you say? G90X. Path Buster. Ab Busters. Crab Busters. You got all of these energy and power drinks, male enhancement formulas, drugs, Viagra, steroids. I ran into a mother and daughter. The daughter used to belong to this church. Ran into him in the store. She said, "Pastor, pray for me. My hair is falling out because of what I got." She said, "I got to take steroids." So, well, I'm going to pray for you to get saved. Because if you get saved, you ain't got to worry about all that. Because you'll succeed in life. And you got another body waiting. But this body is deteriorating. It is called in the medical world geriatrics. That's why when you get a certain age, you got to go and buy some Geritol, so you can have some pep in your step. Because this body is on its way to failure. All Satan will show you is superficial stuff that don't last, will not do anything to help you succeed in life. The only good thing about youth is that you got energy. But it don't come with wisdom. All you do when you're young is waste precious time. When you hit your 30s, oh my God, where have my life gone? It went to foolishness. I came in the name of the Lord to help you to succeed in life. There are laws. There are seasons. You can buck it if you want to. You will end up failing. I told you, you got to be careful what you put in your mind. For Romans says, be not conformed to the kingdom of darkness, which is the world. Be not conformed to this world, but be ye what? Transformed by what? You will never get out of this world system unless you come to God. You cannot escape the laws of this world until you renew, not change, until you renew your mind. When you're in the kingdom of heaven, which is yet on earth and in the world, your whole concept change, but you still deal with those principles that give you success. I'm going to help you. One more review. Be careful who you attach or what you attach yourself to, because they are gateways of entry. They are called portals. If you begin to feed yourself and associate yourself with things that are not of God, those spirits have a gate to come in your mind. I was talking to a young lady hooked on crack. Every once in a while we see each other. She's trying to come off. She knows it's wrong. It's destroying her life. It's destroying her children and her family's lives. But she can't help it, because going in for a treatment for a few days and coming out and going back to those same mediums, you can't get saved a day and go back to the same stuff. It comes back in and it comes stronger. That's why we talk about strongholds. It has a stronghold on your mind. Your body won't do anything your mind don't tell it to do. And your mind tells you you need it because those spirits are in your mind. For those of you who don't know, that's Mark 5:15. He set up residence because you would not believe God. You don't have faith enough to walk in the kingdom of heaven. Jesus said the kingdom of heaven is not meat and drink. It is not physical stuff. You can't see it with the naked eye, but you walk in it in the spirit. People that don't have enough faith to accept Christ as their personal Savior don't know nothing about God. Period. Period. You think you do, but you don't. You don't know anything about God because you've never walked in his kingdom. You've looked in it. You've watched folks in his kingdom and went through the physical ramifications, but you don't know the Spirit of God in his kingdom until you walk by faith and believe him by faith. Hearing about you been in the church 50 years. You don't know God. You know folk that know God. And a lot of them don't know God, and that's what you base your life on about God, is how folk and how people in the church treat you. You don't know nothing about God. Those of us that know God don't have any complaints about what folk do. Trying to help you to be a success. If I spent my time making accusations and writing out complaints about the members of refreshing fountains, I will lose my life. what you do to me or what I perceive in my mind. Because most of what you think about folk is only in your